Hi, welcome to the Ward Museum of Wildflower Art. My name is Sheila Cherry, and I'm a fiber artist, teaching artist, and designer. And today I'm going to show you how to make this very cute, very useful clutch/crossover bag. It's very simple, and I think you'll be able to do it in an hour and a half. It works out very quickly. So this is your final product. And if you look closely, it's only made of 3 different components. 2 sides that are straight half double crochet stitches, 10 rows each, and 1 side that's straight across the bottom and curved along the top. What you're going to do to create this bag is you're simply going to half double crochet along the chain on either side of the chain, and then at the end you're going to create 3 stitches that have 2 half double crochets in each stitch, and that will create your curve to go around to the other side. So this bag can be worked up very quickly, and all you need are 3 basic stitches: your chain stitch, half double crochet stitch, and single crochet stitch. Very simple. So let me show you how they're done. To do your starting crochet stitch, all you have to do is run your hook through your yarn, pull it over, and that's your first chain. So I'm going to do 10 stitches so that you can see how I do them. These are simple chains. You just pull your yarn over your hook, bring it through the loop, and go to the next chain. Pull your yarn over your hook, pull it through the loop, that's the next chain, and so on. See? Very simple. So the next stitch that you will use to make this purse is a half double crochet, and that is the stitch that most of the purse will be created from. This is the half double crochet. You take your looped yarn and you bring your yarn over your hook. While that yarn is over your hook, you go into the next stitch, like so. Then you yarn over your hook again and bring it through that. You will then have 3 yarns on your hook. At that point, you yarn over your hook and bring that hook through all 3 yarns, and that's a half double crochet. So you do that all the way across, like so. And at the end of your row, you will have a stitch that looks similar to this. These are all half double crochets all the way across. And that's what you will be doing until you create. Now, to create this curve, it looks tricky, but once you start it, you'll find out that it's really quite simple. At the end of your stitch, you simply make 3 half double crochets in the same stitch. There's 1, here's 2, and here's 3. See? Simple. And once you do that, then you simply use your half double crochets on one side of your chain as your guide to create the half double crochets on the other side of the chain, like so. And you go all the way to the end of the chain in each stitch. So we've covered the chain stitch and the half double crochet stitch. So now we're going to use the single crochet stitch in order to connect our pieces. These are your side pieces, and all you're going to do is a simple single crochet to connect the 2 together. So you just take your hook and go through your side, then go through your main piece, yarn over and pull it through, yarn over again, and pull it through the yarns that are on the hook. That's your first single crochet, connecting the front to the side, and from that point on, you simply do a single crochet to match each row from the front to the back. So what I do is I try to make my rows on each piece match. It might take a little practice to get it, but this is how it's done. You just simply single crochet all the way down. And then when you get to your last row, you single crochet. I do it twice just to give myself some room, and then I make a chain stitch, because you're then going to take the bottom of your swatch and you're going to connect that to your main piece. Using a contrasting color so that you can clearly see how the stitches connect to each other. And so now we're at the end of the bottom of the swatch. I'm going to make 2 single crochets and then a chain, and then I'm going to turn it to the other side of the swatch and continue up to the end of the swatch. What I would recommend is to try this, some practice swatches with this, because the best way to make it cohesive is to make sure that your rows match. That way it will be very even when you have your finished product. Okay, so we're at the end of the second side of the swatch, and it should look something similar to this. So then you just chain over and complete. You're going to do that on both sides of your purse. But to give you an idea of how it will look in the end, I'll show you this. So you see the sides, and as we go forward, so now you can see how the purse is going to be formed with the flap coming over. And so once you have your purse completed and you have your stitches, you can embellish your purse with anything you'd like. You can use anything from buttons or earrings, anything with a loop, so that when you get to the front of your circle in the center, you're going to chain 4 times before you go to the other side so that you create a button loop like so. Very simple. And what I do is I use a button and a large yarn needle, and I just sew the button on the back, yarn through the button, and tie it off. Sometimes I take hot glue to secure the knot. On the front, you can take your favorite rhinestones, or if you have broken earrings, you can use hot glue or fabric glue to secure them onto your purse, like so. So in the end, your purse will look something similar to this, but it will close like so. The other thing that I do is I use a split ring, and I just put it at the end, at the top of the side swatch, and a simple braided ribbon or fancy elastic. I put pony beads or some other blingy adornment on it just to make it a little fancy. Wherever your creativity takes you. The possibilities are endless. Consider the possibilities. So I hope you found that very interesting, and I hope you have an idea of how you would like to make this purse your own and unique to your design aesthetic. The instructions for the basic purse can be found at the bottom of this video. Thank you for watching, and stay creative.
Hey everyone, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to check out our website and Facebook page for all sorts of cool events and programs happening here at the Ward Museum. And be sure to also check out our other social media, like our Instagram and TikTok pages. You can find us at Ward Museum for all sorts of really fun content. Hope to see you soon.